Hello and welcome to Berlin on a quite extraordinary match day 26 in the Bundesliga. After an enforced break of 2 months due to the coronavirus pandemic that's caused such devastation and disruption around the world, play has resumed this weekend in Germany's top flight. The German Football League's medical concept was given the green light by the government, and a plan is in place to complete the season by the end of June. It's an opportunity German football does not take for granted, and one for which it's immensely grateful. Safety does remain paramount, and central to the plan is the stipulation that all games will be played behind closed doors. That means that the Stadion an der Alten Fürsterei typically restart their season chasing an 8th straight Bundesliga title. You can hear the whistle loud and clear as football... This is Robert Lewandowski, Bayern's top scorer. Lewandowski with his first sight of unstoppable form since Hansi Flick took over. They've picked up 31 of their last 33 available points on playing their normal game. Here is an early chance and a first shot on goal straight into the welcoming arms of Manuel. This is Uja with an opening for Union Berlin. He perhaps had more time than on the overlap. Pavard's cross can find Lewandowski, but he can't bring the ball under reigning and record champions Bayern. Goretzka slips in the middle otherwise.
So a huge opportunity for the opposition to get in behind.
It's been dinked over the top for Trimmel on the overlap. Bayern left-back defensive midfield plays as a playmaker for the Austrian national side. Such a versatile player, and he's... Müller continuing the run forwards. Subotic could clear. Was caught by Müller on the way through. And Gnabry shaping to shoot. Lenz should see that one out. Under pressure from Pavard. And eventually Müller is off and away now. It's dangerous. And Bayern have taken the lead. The appeal is for offside.
Seems to stand.
In Cologne, the goal will not stand. Müller, Goretzka bursting through the middle, looking to feed it in. Kimmich with the free kick. In behind Trimmel here, it's Alphonso Davies, just behind Lewandowski, and Subotic completes the clearance. Lenz looking. It's Trimmel driven in hard and low. And they've to defend here. It's Trimmel with the corner. Goretzka. Bayern's movement is too quick for Union, and in the end, Alphonso Davies. Well, during the first half of the season, Urs Fischer switched to a back three with Trimmel and Lenz. And CEO has Kimmich down as a future Bayern captain. Trimmel on the overlap, dinked to the far post, and just too easy for Manuel Neuer.
That was sloppy passing there. They had a 2v1 situation. Should have...
Union pressing. Gulter felt that he'd won the throw.
5 to 10 minutes. Union looked very compact again.
The first booking for Bayern. Davies is penalised for the infringement, just a bit too late. Going in on Key, in behind. Arrows the ball into the middle, and Goretzka looking to pick up the loose ball, has won the penalty. Neven Zubot to add to his tally. It's Lewandowski, makes no mistake. Bayern lead 5 minutes before half-time. And as is the protocol, the goal celebrations are distanced. And Lewandowski, who would have missed... Well, it's a season in which Robert Lewandowski has set yet, just as they looked as if they were going to go towards half-time. And Leon Goretzka into the area. Wanted too much. Defending a Joshua Kimmich corner. Played low. And he's got a really close bond with the players. And now his assistant, Marcus, here's Davis in behind the defence. Müller has time to bring the ball down. They've been given a real scare by teams normally they would expect to beat comfortably. Rivals Hertha came away with a 4-0 victory. Get underneath it. Still, it's not away, though. It's out to Pavard. Oh! Well, he really got hold of it, Benjamin Pavard, and we've seen him score from positions like that for France at the World Cup in 2018. Have to go their separate ways, not allowed to enter the stadium together. Leon Goretzka, Bayern's central midfield man, in for the injured Philippe Coutinho this afternoon. Union Berlin gave a good account of themselves. Came into this game unbeaten in 15 in all competitions. Once picked in his defender's pocket, it's still Serge Gnabry. Bulter loses out.
Well, let's watch this.
This is Goretzka with an opening. Flashes across the face of goal. No mean feat to assert yourself against Robert Lewandowski. Florian Hübner is only in today for the suspended Marvin Friedrich. Forwards. Trimmel for the ball out wide. It arrived a little bit too late. And not Bayern this season. This is Thomas Müller. Clipped to the far post. Lewandowski, who's won everything, but he's in the form of his life at the moment. Thomas Müller, and here's Pavard with the header, can't direct it.
Yeah, he said it in our little pre-match talk. He's actually on track to break the all-time ever record when it comes to setting up goals in one season.
Go and gets the return ball. Serge Gnabry. They're also in the mix in the DFB Cup. They're in the semi-final. The Bundesliga, the first. Can't clear the first man.
You know, an aspect that's oftentimes overlooked when it comes to Lewandowski. Let me see what unfolds here.
In pursuit, Bulter has options in the middle. And it's an important touch by Manuel Neuer. Marcus Ingvar. This is Gnabry. Gnabry shaping to shoot. Pavard. Defenders in front of them. And Bayern. Christopher Lenz has the next opportunity to add to that total. Müller still putting in the hard yards, even at this advanced second. Regain his composure, always gives himself an extra second on the ball. And Bayern also make the opportunity. Take Sebastian Andersson, Union's 11-goal top scorer. Anthony Uja, who started brightly in the first half, the replacement for Coman with Subotic in close attention. But Coman is quick. Now Kimmich with the corner. At the winter break, he'd suffered another knee injury. Back in dangerously. Christopher Lenz. Boateng back into the mix. Lewandowski. Still they have the ball though. This is Gentner. Into the middle. It's still Serge Gnabry. And Coman on the overlap. Could have had a go himself.
It's a good run by Müller, dragging the defender across. That opened up space for Coman, and I'm not quite sure. Was that a cross?
Coman has Pavard. Another corner now. Taken by Kimmich. This is Serge Gnabry. It's a neat touch. Still Gnabry. Kimmich. And that seals it for Bayern. Just as he did in the reverse fixture, Benjamin Pavard strikes for Bayern against Union. 10 minutes remaining. And that, you would have to say, should be that.
Yeah, perfect ball by Kimmich. Nice tip on the ball. And he had...
And in the meantime, Union have made the substitution.